Hello YouTube, I'm Joshua Dufferina. So anyways, I woke up at 2:40 a.m., so it's now 3:38 a.m., so I woke up at 2:41 a.m., so let's get on with this topic, what I really did not like doing in ninth grade. I really hated doing PE in ninth grade. And in May 2015, I ended my contract doing PE because when I was an 8th grade student, I seemed to had enough with doing PE, okay? But doing PE in pre-K through 8th grade, those times were fine, okay? But doing PE in pre-K through 8th grade were fine, okay? But doing PE in ninth grade was the worst thing I've ever done in ninth grade, okay? Nobody did not do anything to no one did someone did not do a thing to me in ninth grade, okay? I was just having a terrible time doing PE in ninth grade because I really hated having Coach O in middle school. All she did was tell us to stretch at home and all that. So that gave me the idea to hate on her for telling me to stretch. That gave me the idea to dislike her. That's what caused me to stop doing PE in 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. And I done field trip days in 2003, sometime in pre-K through 8th grade in December 2013. I've been doing field trip days from 2003 all the way to 10 years later in the year of 2013. So I stopped doing field trip days in 2014 of March through 2018 in May, so I did not do any more field trip days in 2014 through May 2018, okay? But ironically, I changed my mind doing field trip days in December 2018 and 2019 of December to Cordova Mall and Marcus Point in March and October 2019 and March 2020. So I went to Marcus Point Field Trip Day in March and October 2019 and March 2020. And I done field trip days at Tate High in March 2019 and 2020 after Miss Tracy made me change my mind at Longleaf in 2018 of August. Yeah, and I regret hating Longleaf, okay? I just wanted to get to Georgetown in order to quit hearing teachers putting students in timeout that were elementary kids, okay? Okay, if I'm gonna go back to Longleaf, I want time travel be possible, okay? So I would go back to Monday, June 4th, 2018, turning 20 years old, okay? And that I would go back in time before COVID came, alright? And that I would go back on riding Miss Ann's bus and Miss Michelle's bus in August 2018 through May 2020 in order to stay at Longleaf until 1:30 p.m. to get home, okay? You know, me going back home to see my family, my mom and dad and whatnot. All I know about 8th grade, all I know what I did in 8th grade is I disliked Coach O because she told me to stretch. You know, I attempted and wanted to get out of the 9th grade PE and not do any more PE in 9th grade, but the district wouldn't listen and they refused to get me out of PE in 9th grade. And I'm going to be honest with you, my middle school PE teacher, Coach O, did not think things through and did not apologize for telling me to stretch. I will tell you some friends that I did meet that were 8th no, that were 6th grade students while I'm an 8th grade student. I met Molly Werford and Patricia Adams. They were 6th grade students while I was an 8th grade student in August of 2013. I did that in August 2013. So I was class of 2014 of May at Jim C. Bailey Middle School, and I was class of 2018 at Escambia High. Okay? And I want to say for sure, this is the nicest thing I did in 2014 through 2018 of May. I stopped doing field trip days in Escambia High. At first, I didn't want to do any more field trip days at trade school, but when Miss Tracy asked me to do field trip days, I changed my mind in August 2018 to do that in December 2018. So I changed my mind doing field trip days in December of 2018, marking it 5 years later from 2013. And when I got to December 2018, here's what I was like. Well, it's 5 years later from 2013 of December. Well, it's 5 years later, and I'll be doing more field trip days. Yeah, but I really, 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 really hated having Coach O in 8th grade. No, this is not me hating on her. I think it's cool. She was a PE teacher. I mean, yeah, this is not me trying not to hate on her, but I dislike and hate her all because she told me to stretch. I did not ask anybody to tell me to stretch when I was in PE. I did not ask anybody to tell me that when I was at middle school, okay? But Mr. Sigourney and Miss Shields wouldn't listen, and they told me to follow what Coach O says. I'm going to be honest with you, Mr. Sigourney and Miss Shields, they did not think things through and did not apologize for telling me to listen to Coach O. I was having a horrible time during PE in 9th grade, okay? But I just want to say, doing PE in 9th grade was the worst thing I've done in my life, okay? And I stayed out of PE in 10th, 11th, and 12th grade as I decided to do NJROTC. So I was lucky to stay out of PE in 10th, 11th, and 12th grade as I decided to do NJROTC in August 2015 through 2018 of May. Okay? And the real reason I didn't want to do any more field trip days in high school is because I had enough with seeing Miss Laurie and elementary teachers that were from Borges Elementary School that goes to field trip days and whatnot. And I still want time travel to be possible, okay? Me living with Mima is going to upset me all the time. I'm sick of it. This happened last year of October when my mom and dad wanted to move away from the old house, which I can't tell you where at the other house I lived at with my family because it's personal information. And I want you people knowing, I was forced to move to this new house with my family last year of October, which I can't tell you where at this new house I live at now because it's personal information. This happened last year of October, which that never needed to happen and be started in the first place, okay? I just wanted my mom and dad and my brother to stay at the old house until December 2022 and me moving in with my family in 2023 of January while I move out in June 2021, okay? And I'm going to be honest with you. We do need a law stating if you're homeless, you'll get 20 years in prison, okay? I can't move out now unless they change house prices to $11. And I repeat, I cannot afford earning $1,000 to pay rent and all that. I'm going to be honest with you, the government and the president did not think things through and did not apologize for refusing to change house prices to $11. Yeah, since this happened in October last year, I will go back to August 2013 and start over, and I repeat, about that. Since this happened last year of October, I will have to go back to June 2008, time traveling back to June 2008, where my family can't move away from the old house I lived at, which I can't tell you where because it's personal information. I will have to force my family to stay at the old house until December 2022 so that I can move out in June 2021. Especially since I wanted Mimo to wait till 2023 of January to move in with my family. I don't want Mimo being by herself or anything. I just wanted my brother to live with Mimo while I live with my mom and dad, okay? Yeah. So that I would go back to April in the year 2013 asking Old School Dave and everybody to be my new papa. Because me doing PE in ninth grade was awful. I wasn't told to stretch in ninth grade, okay? It's just we were dancing the Zumba thing. We were doing that Zumba, whatever, PE veil type, whatever it was in ninth grade. I really do hope time travel gets invented soon so that I could, stay at the old house with my family until June 2021 while my family stay there until December 2022. Okay? Me doing PE was the awful worst thing I've done in ninth grade. Me doing PE, having Coach O was the worst PE teacher I had in middle school, okay? Okay? Just understand that I did not like doing PE in ninth grade, okay? I had enough with doing PE in ninth grade, so I wanted to stop doing PE in 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. So I stopped doing PE in 10th, 11th, and 12th grade because I just wanted to stay in NJROTC in order to avoid doing field trip days, and I just wanted to stay in NJROTC in order to quit doing PE, okay? I did that in 10th, 11th, and 12th grade in order to avoid PE, and I did NJROTC in order to quit doing field trip days, okay? Thank God I did not do any field trip days in ninth grade, okay? But ironically, I changed my mind doing field trip days in 2018 of December through March 2020 after Miss Tracy made me change my mind in August 2018 at Longleaf, okay? Okay? I only done field trip days for 10 years from 2003 at Longleaf all the way to Jim C. Bailey Middle School in December of 2013. December 2013 was the last straw for me to do field trip days. Okay? Yeah. I do want to go back to August 2013 and graduate Jim C. Bailey Middle School 8th grade in May 2014 with Casey Hurlston and my 8th grade friends. Okay? I would go back to August 2013, meeting Emily Kaysen, Marissa Peatway, and Molly Werford and Patricia Adams that are 6th graders while I'm an 8th grader in August 2013. Okay? Hopefully I'll just get the best of it, okay? Just let me know what you guys think about me saying that doing PE was the worst in ninth grade, okay? Alright. I lived at the old house, but I'm not gonna tell you where because it's personal information. And I live at this new house, but I'm not gonna tell you where at this new house I live at because it's personal information, okay? I'm not gonna tell you where at this new house my family moved to last year because it's personal information, okay? Let me know what you guys think. Bye.